happened, and I got lost my train of thought. But like Hero is used to, once you do cast the spell, right? It's not like a ton of end lag. Most characters can't do that much. But Fox's speed is such that like on reaction, he was jump naring and up smashing.
Yeah. I think it was a game 2 where he was looking, or was it game 3 or game 2 where he was looking for the fireball.
Okay, so the last time X-Red and I commentated a major set, that happened to get over 550,000 views on YouTube.
I know what Dan that you're talking about, my friend. You're talking about Sand versus Major. Now that was hot. So, I mean, this is a matchup these players have played so many times, time and again. So I feel like at this point, they really just got to know each other's play style. So the question is, how do you mix it up, and how do you find your edge, brother?
Who wins normally when you do that?
But actually, you know what? No, there is some matchup experience here. From the, it went to Game 5 in order for the winner to make top 8 at the. It was a tournament over in Washington. It's the one where there were a bunch of PNW invitees.
Oh, Cascadia Clash.
Yeah.
Talking about, okay.
Yes. And Major took that in Game 5.
That was a Game 5, right? I do remember that set. That was a really crazy set. So hopefully, you know what, I'm praying that for that same thing here. I know Major is somebody who can definitely go the distance. I mean, this guy turns a low tier into a god tier, man. This brother is crazy in the way that he plays. And when you get him off stage, you better pray that the brother doesn't make it back.
I mean, he just beat JoJo, who's like that matchup looked awful, right? Like, and he made it work. So if he could do that, I believe he could do anything.
It's so true. You know, there's such a power, too, with beating someone with nice back there at the ledge, taking it 69% and talking. But I'm telling you right here, there is such a statement when you beat someone with Ganon. And so, on the opposite side of things, you're going to feel a loss there. But at the same time, you make an exception when it's Major. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, I lost to a Ganon, but it's my boy. It's Major. Yeah.
Absolutely. And onto the set, so obviously these two play each other a lot, so they know more than I do, but I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at these attempts to down air Ganon's up B, and I'm thinking, does that really work? Ganon has like the best ledge grab in the entire game. I mean, Shulk's sword is really large, so it's like largest sword versus best ledge hang. Like, does it work? Who knows? We'll see if he's able to hit one.
No, most definitely. Big sword definitely reaches to underneath the stage, so I'm assuming, you know, Fizzmint knows something we don't. But I mean, so my favorite thing about Major, right, is obviously does he make these advantage stages look crazy. It's literally when he's off stage. He is so creative and how he gets out of his disadvantage. You saw him air dodge early to, you know, make sure that Fizzmint didn't have time to fair, right? And then he went low, so he couldn't drop down and up B into kill. And then he just grabbed the ledge at the perfect timing. This is somebody who's so smart, and it's like, you would think that you get, everybody said, just edge guard Ganon. That's, you know, sucks. You can, and when you can, you also die too. He makes damn sure of it.
Anybody who says that to you hasn't played Major.
100%.
Right? They just don't understand. And honestly, if you're taking Ganondorf to this high of a level, you perfected like your recovery, right? You figured it out. You made them scared to go off against you like that because you trade and you die, right? Or you take a side B. There's so many things Ganon can do to you off stage. Actually, like if they do the preemptive up air,
Okay, almost calling out that read right there, but our boy Fizzmint, he's staying on the ledge, he's hanging on to life right here. Oh, Major is trying to call out some sort of jump at this point in time.
Oh my.
But you know what? Some extra percent could be piled on right now from Fizzmint.
Listen, this is such a scary position to be. Anything can really kill Fizzmint right here, but hold on. The event is going crazy. Oh! Fly for the skies, we're not going to fight the kill. Okay, do you hold on to it? Okay, we're just going to cancel it. Looking at even this up. Hold on! He's going to cover damn near everything.
He tried for that read so many times. So many times, and finally, when it counts, he cashes it.
You know, after a certain point, if it stops becoming a read and starts being a option coverage, right? I'm throwing out this up smash just so you know you can't jump freely.
Yeah.
Like don't feel safe jumping, right? And eventually he's like, I'm Shulk, I jump, right? That's what I do. And he jumped into an Ganon up smash, and you will die for that.
Yeah, you're gonna jump eventually at some point, brother. It's in your character's DNA. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, you can't dash in and press a button. You can't jump over me. You can't roll. All you can do is stand here and watch me up smash. And Major knowing damn well the strength of it. Also, one thing I want to point out in that last stock, yo, if you can figure out how to beat Nair, just let me know, please. Because Ganon Nair is absolutely crazy. Ganon Nair, like, how do you get around that?
I mean, Shulk has the sword.
He does have the length.
They do have the sword to do it, but like, you know, that's like the biggest sword in the game, right? Like. And he barely can do it.
I'm saying. All right, but here we go. Getting into game 2. Major taking game 1, looking very, very good. The up smash taking the game. But, you know, what is Fizzmint going to do to try to, you know, circumvent this? Is he going to be able to find the edge guards? What's kind of the game plan here?
Yeah, well, I'm going to be saying right now, if you are Fizzmint, you see that Major is calling out these jumps, trying to look for them right here. Maybe you can do a bit of a mind game, if you will. Try to use your Minato arts to make him think you're going through something different. And when he overcommits, that's when you punish and capitalize in situations like this. But you're missing tech, and that could cost you.
So Andy, you asked about what the game plan is here.
Right.
I think it probably comes down to two things, right? One is one is edge guarding, right? And when you edge guard, you can't be afford to be missing these techs because like before, right? They traded stocks because he missed the tech, right? You still got to be able to go out for it. You can't be scared of Major. Major's obviously scary out there, but you still got to do it. That's just part of the game that you got to risk it. And the other thing I think is not respecting him and neutralize Shulk, like going into speed art and be willing to like press buttons on him. Because the more you respect Ganon, the more like Ganon feeds on fear, right?
100%.
You gotta take advantage of that.
No, okay, we're not gonna
That's okay.
He did not have the jump art.
I'll take that.
But for God's sake, though, we got a full stock lead. Listen, no, I absolutely agree with your point, Red. It's like, at the end of the day, Ganon's major problem is Major advantage, baby. So, like, as soon as you can get in, that's where Major really starts to suffer because, what is he going to really do about it? You can't really swing at a disadvantage, otherwise you're just going to take more damage if they're ready for it. And off stage is obviously still a problem, no matter how damn good you are at surviving. So, obviously, Fizzmint taking that into effect. You're going to go low, I'm going to come down with you. What's up?
100%. And now, with that being said, Major has put up a little bit of a stock percentage right here, but man, the relentless pressure so far from Fizzmint has been immaculate, and that back air with Smash Minato is going to take it every single time.
Smash art, sweet spot, back air is very, very strong. Even Ganon will die at like 80 to that. No problem at all.
Absolutely. I mean, that was just immaculate, just controlling so much space with that back air. Listen, man, even if he does jump, that's on reaction, right? Because it has so little end lag when you're landing with it. So it's like, okay, you can either get up and die, you can roll and die, or you could jump and maybe die, right? So it's kind of a very great situation.
Really good options, actually. I don't want to choose. I don't know. They're all
die, or potentially die. You got to pick the worst. But very nice from Fizzmint, taking it out with the Smash Minato back air. I'm excited to see how the second continues to play out, man. This has been fun so far.
I mean, that second game was so different from the first one. Fizzmint looked really controlled, and he was willing to go off, and he got that Smash Art spike, right? That's what I was saying. It's like you still got to do it even if you're scared of it, right? Because Ganon realistically doesn't have that many options to recover, even if you're Major and you're that good. So, in that time, Fizzmint figured it out. He figured out where Major was going to be and spiked the ball.
100%, man. So go ahead.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. But, Ganon now back on the ledge. And, okay, Fizzmint is playing around the distance right now of the side Bs from Ganon super well. You can know that Ganon gets so much off the tech hits right there, and he's avoiding that to make sure. Oh, I say that. Oh, he almost capitalized on a read right there. But at the same time, if you're Fizzmint, you have to keep on the back of your mind because that's how you're going to get so many kills as Major. Put him in those situations.
Yeah, no, something I definitely want to point out is that Fizzmint is doing such a great job of mixing up his defensive options against Flame Choke. He has not been punished a single time other than being grabbed by the Flame Choke. He's either rolled out or he's just choosing the correct choice every time. Major's not getting a follow-up. Very nice.
Okay, and like that, as we're saying, kind of a reset back to neutral. Oh, we're kind of swapping spots here. You take ledge, I'll take ledge. You take ledge, I'll take ledge. None of them really able to keep themselves in disadvantage at this point. We'll see if that can switch up a little bit. The get-up attack puts Major back on stage.
There's a much more careful first stock in this game 3. Both of them, it's very back and forth here. None of them have really gotten each other off stage that much. But here we go. Here's an off-stage opportunity. Obviously, he's going to take that back row to go deep.
Reverse my God.
Very smart because honestly, of all the options Major has, you can fight back, but you can't fight back against a sword that's bigger than all of your limbs, right? All of your hitboxes. And so, like that basically is checkmate. There's really nothing Major can do there.
Absolutely, and I love how long that Fizzmint waited, knowing if you go any lower than this, brother, you're still dead. So you either try to up B and die, or just drift all the way down. So very smart coming out from him. Now just getting a little bit of extra credit, hoping to hold on to the stock a little bit longer. That's why he's stalling at the ledge here. Finally finding a good option, speed Minato, carrying him around from coast to coast, and then looking for the tech, and then gonna find it. Oh my God! This is a dog?
Just died. That's what I'm saying. You keep going off like it's a good idea, but you have to tech every single time.
I think that last one is unpackable, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, that was definitely
it was?
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy goddamn, Major finally finding a punish on these flame chokes here. getting 2 in a row and then finding a dash attack, getting a ton of percent, evening up the game. But here we go, we got Shulk and Legend. Wait, I got it right out, but it's still dead.
I'm so surprised. Major has been so good about not burning the resources in obvious ways, and right there, he that was the most obvious way to burn that. But you know, obviously he was a little bit farther. There's not a lot of good choices, but it is what it is.
And, you know, it's so punishing playing a character like Ganon because if you make one mistake like that, you're in such a disadvantageous situation now because, man, Fizzmint is piling on so much percent, and you just have to go for some crazy flame choke reads right now for Major in order to bring yourself back.
No jump here.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god, okay, he's just gonna die. I mean, Fizzmint was looking just so damn confident in that game 3 right there, right? I mean, he was just waiting out the big defensive option, pressing buttons at the right time. Like, Meta was looking really comfortable.
And being very aggressive off stage. Like,
100%.
super aggressive. And you saw he was ready to attack the up. He's like, you know what, you're gonna get most of the time, I'm gonna get upbeat. That's fine, because it still sends you into a reset situation. Like, run off again and try it again. Right? It's like, it got really risky when it became untechable, like you guys said. But before then, you know, why not? Because you catch his jump one time and he dies. It's worth it. The risk reward is worth it.
Absolutely. When you guys were talking about how he was being, you know, so smart about his recovery, at the end of the day, it's still getting it right.
Yeah.
You know, even the best players get it wrong sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Fizzmint just happened to catch, you know, a couple of those opportunities and, you know, capitalizing phenomenally. So here we are going into game 4. Fizzmint up 2-1, man. He's going to close it out or it's, you know, we're going to keep it going.
And this would be huge for Fizzmint too. Getting the run back onto Major, actually taking it over him when he lost a absolute devastating one earlier to him at Cascadia Clash. This would be huge.
Yeah, this could be a phenomenal win, dude. I mean, keeping your bracket alive. This is loser's side of top 8. So if you want to keep it moving and get, you know, more money at the end of the day and more ego, you got to, you know, you got to make the close the set out here.
Absolutely. You got these early combos. Staying in shield are pretty interesting. I guess just to minimize the damage he takes. Oh, man, God. But Buster Art combos do infinite damage.
No kidding, man. I mean, you're negating some damage with shield, and you are piling it on with another one.
What the hell are you talking about? Hey, bro, I mean, this brother's a little scary. Who's saying hey, that ain't right.
Shut up.
That ain't right.
Shut up. All of my Smash Bros. Experience, my brain said, no way that hit. Everything said to me, that doesn't hit. And then it hit, and my world, the brain exploded.
Ganon was up on the Angel Plateau folding his arms like, no, that didn't happen.
What you mean, LeBron? What you mean?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, there we go.
Evens it up.
All right, the dash attack coming through to even it right back up. As you said, man, this is what I want to see. Keeping it competitive despite that first stock. I mean, that was a really sick stock with the down air to up air. Get in the scoop. Hey, man, if you ask me, that's a baloney right there, man. Despite that, Maple's going to keep it moving. He's a player.
It's ultimate.
Ain't that the truth, man?
It's baloney, but like clearly that's what Fizzmint wanted. Like Fizzmint knows his character has true. Baloney, right? He's like, I use it if I got it.
That's bad.
Hold on, no joke. Oh, okay. Oh, man. And, you know, with that being said, it is so impressive that Major is now even. He dodges the downer. Man, how does he maneuver the recovery so well? It's supposed to be linear, but, man, it looks like he has an infinite amount of options at his disposal.
No, so it's like, I know Shulk got a lot of arts, but, I mean, living as Ganon is an art in itself. Too, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, this guy is like, how do you kill him? Okay, this time going high. That's barely gonna miss. I don't know how the hell that missed, but looking good right now. Got him at the ledge trap. How do you get out of here? You're not going into the platform. See you later, dog.
Sometimes you just don't get out of there. That nair is a really, we were just talking about this before the set. That move, but that, oh man, backslash even to the back, not going to kill Ganon at around 100, but the Smash Art comes out. This is the scariest part for anyone. Smash Art, Shulk at ledge. There is really no good options because like you get sent off once, even if you don't die, that happens, right? You're so far, it's already a checkmate. You don't have any mix-up options. You can't go high like
And that is putting Major onto his bracket life. If he gets this last stock taken, he is out of Beak Bonk. The Heroes champ could be exiting early. But can he possibly make a last stand here? And he's putting on some good with up smash too. Man, Fizzmint, you have to clutch up in this situation. You do not want to go game 5 versus the Ganon.
And now shield art's gone too, so he's got nothing to bail him out if he gets stuck in the corner.
Man, this backward hitbox is doing so much work. It's the one that set up this advantage state in its entirety. And now Fizzmint is scared. He's looking at the ledge. He's thinking about it. How the hell do I get out of here? But he's just in the jump and air dodge. Oh, the hell coming out. You already know that hella damage on the wall. What the hell just happened?
The down B hit him up. What?
I didn't know who died at that point.
What happened?
He turned on Smash Art and then he traded with.
Wait, was that Ganon up B? Did it trade?
Hey man, the game started with Jake, it ends with Jake, and I'm here for it because now we got a game 5, fellas.
Hey man, I'll take Game 5 any day of the week, but
Yes,
hey,
sir.
look, if anybody can explain what in the hell just happened
I
to
don't know what that
Fizzmint
was.
right there.
I don't know what that was.
Dog, what even?
I don't know what that was.
That was the
I don't know what that was.
shit if I've ever seen him.
I don't know what that
So, dude.
I think it was
You look at
I think it
Major.
was down
You're
B.
thinking
Look how
thinking
calm
straight.
he looks.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, no, I know.
And
No, I
he's like, you know what it is.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
like, okay, that brings it back to the point earlier where we were talking about how, you know, something that Fizz did was a little cheeky with that up smash, right? Where it's like, and a skill in itself is understanding how your character functions, right? And if you can exploit that into these, like, janky kind of situations,
Yeah.
you know, then obviously that makes you the better player at the end of the day. And if you get hit by it, it's because you don't know, and that's on you. You should probably study a little bit. You know,
I
get
love
knowledge.
when players pull out like that one random option that they like. Obviously, is a bad option if you were to like incorporate it
Yeah.
into your regular gameplay.
yeah.
But like any option, even if it's like technically bad, becomes a good option if you never show it, right?
Right.
Because like the way people play Smash is like you have to prioritize like what's the biggest risk at any given moment, and you think about those risks. And so if you're not thinking about one option at all,
Yeah.
it suddenly becomes a good option. And that's what
Great
happened
point.
there. Like,
Great point.
like from right above you, you think Ganon doesn't really have any threats right there, and then suddenly Wizard kicks you.
But hold on, this is a giant threat right now. Okay, Fizzmint barely. You can tell he took an intake of breath right there because he was off stage against Ganon. That could have been death incarnate for him. But at the same time now, we are trading blows back and forth. Someone trying to do their best to take an advantage, but that you can tell right now the game 5 pressure is mounting and building as both.
Oh my God! Yo,
The moment is getting huge.
yeah, no, check it out. Yo, Fizzmint is hitting the gamer lean. Major looks locked in the player cams. I mean, both these players really, really want this. They do not want the tournament life to get, you know, to end here. Okay, Major off stage looking for the recovery. I don't know if that, you know, that reverse up B was anything that, you know, would save his hitbox, but still making it back onto the stage. Both the players looking at that kill percent window. Very scary situation. Gonna roll. That's not down. Fizzmint finds it anyway.
That's that forward hitbox of smash of back. Oh, he gets it back. That
Never doesn't come out.
Yo.
What, man? It's even.
Major's been doing this constantly. He gets his stock taken and he just immediately takes it right back. And that is like such an important skill to have in these sets because obviously you can fall behind so quickly and it becomes insurmountable. But Major doesn't let that happen.
Yeah, well
Yo.
said. Well said. Okay, and with that being said right here, Fizzmint has piled on a juicy amount of percent on the Ganon, but hold on, that's just like 3 hits in response, and it's just about even.
I was about to say the momentum was looking so comfortable for Fizzmint, but maybe
Oh
still
my
in the
God.
right back. And you know how Major is when he gets that one hit, that brother's gonna keep it going. So he's looking to close the stock out, already throwing an up smash. Where the hell are you aiming that at? He was like, oh! And oh my God, the F smash! Yo, Major is on his last stock of his tournament life.
Fizzmint
What did he
says,
do?
Major, you can't be landed on the stage like that. You gotta play the game. You gotta go to the ledge, and you skip ledge one time, and Fizzmint's ready for it with that read and the F smash.
Game's got a flowchart. You can't get lazy. You gotta play smart at all times.
Oh, hold on, and the Buster?
Last stock! Game right, baby!
And if you are Shulk at this point in time, you are scared, you are shaking in your boots, because that is the king of evil on your doorstep, trying to take this game from your hands.
If I was Fizzmint, I'd be scared, and I think he is scared because we've been watching in this set. When he turns on Shield Art, he doesn't disable it. He tries to keep it.
Hold on, no jump, no jump! What? Oh my God! Whoa! Oh my God! Okay, he didn't position correctly. Major gets back onto the stage for free. Here's a very scary situation. He can get so much damage. Oh, actually, the game. Okay,
He got lucky that he got sent onto the stage and not off the stage again because that was looking real bad for him. And here we go!
pop up from Fizzmint. He knows damn well what he just did. Running off stage with the smash art bear. That brother just closed it out after, you know, honestly, it was some
Dude.
robbery in game one.
That is Robert Major shaking his head. And honestly, I
Disbelief.
understand it, man. Like, when Shulk does that to you, it does not feel
It
good.
does not
at
feel
all.
good. And that's, you know, after spending an entire set being so creative, so
Yeah.
innovative with your recoveries, for it just to end like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, obviously, it's a mix-up in itself, right? Where Fizzmint has been so, you know, he was so patient waiting for
You're
the
right,
option,
right.
waiting for him to choose something. This time he just sent it. He said, hey, bro, you're not going to make it back. I want the set over with.
Yeah, you got to be ready for that ahead of time because you can't react to him chasing you off stage, right? Like Shulk when he's in jump or speed art or honestly even smash art, doesn't matter. When you run off stage and you fair, that's not a reactable situation. You got to know that he might do that, and you got to be mashing air dodge already and guessing.
And to be completely honest, that is devastating for Major because both of his losses were last stock, last hit. It was game 3, and he lost to JDV, who's in winner side top 8, and you now have also lost game 5, last stock, last hit to Fizzmint. So that's rough.
That's another one of those what ifs, man. But hey, bro, that's life as a competitor, baby. You got to keep your head up and keep it moving. I mean, we all know he's a phenomenal player. So shouts out to Major out at 7th here at Beak Bonk 2024.
He played really well this tournament. Regardless, I know that he probably I know he wants to go farther. He wants to get more and more wins. But he got some good wins. He played well, and it happens. That's the game.
Absolutely.
That's how it
Absolutely.
is.
And you know what? Props to Fizzmint, though. Yeah. He overcame. We said he'd probably be shaking his boots. He won mental fortitude, though. Oh, go ahead. Hit me with it.
So Shulk, right? Normally, Shulk uses Shield Art to get out of how he was using it, right? You start a string up on him, right? He turns Shield Art, and he's like, okay,